Welcome back everyone to the completed Pineleaf, where today we need to kill some whites, or I should say kill some additional whites to the ones I was going to say accidentally killed last time, but I think we killed them with great purpose. It's just that we weren't on the quest at that time, because I sometimes can't tell the difference between the Dive or the Div or whatever they're called, whites and the Dunlendings of the same name. Now, whether these were created. Oh, I was just outside of the bone quarry, the last one I killed, right? But whether they are called such because these Dunlendings raised them or because they are the dead of those Dunlendings or what, we cannot be sure, or maybe they're ones who are allied with them, whether or not they're related to them in any other way. Who knows? But let us. Oh, I was thinking I was supposed to. Aha. I was thinking that was one of the characters I needed to seal, but apparently it was not. Oh, I think I'm supposed to head down into this little. This is the quarry, the bone quarry. Now, do you know how many dead must be buried in an area for an area to be called the Bone Quarry? I mean that people will come. Obviously, they must mean this figuratively. I can't imagine any group of people who would turn an area with all these bones in here and turn it into a quarry. I mean, maybe if we were talking about especially human bones. Now, maybe it's possible you could have something of that type. Maybe from certain animal bones or something like that, perhaps. And I can see paleontologists giving a joking name for an area that happens to have a large number of remains being used for either archaeological or paleontological purposes. So, a huge area with a large number of dinosaur fossils there might be called a bone quarry, but I'm trying to think under what sense they would be calling this a bone quarry. Especially if the name existed before all these dead started to rise up. Because to me, a quarry is a place where you extract something. It's not a name that you give to something that is being deposited. And it's a grave area. I would say that that would be where bones would be deposited and not where they are being left. At least that's just my opinion on the matter. Ooh, anything in the chest? Not really impressive on there. Now let's seal up this third one and we will be done there. So it's time for us to find this Elar. And Elar seems to be outside of the core because he's not crazy. He's not gonna be inside the quarry. Because only a crazy hobbit will go inside the quarry, right? Right! Well, and whoever's doing this raising. It appears I've found another item in here. What's it this time? This chain link that sits before you radiates with an eerie glow. The link's is of a crude design that appears to have several sigils etched into it. Perhaps you should take this link to see if you can discover its origins and talk to Elar about that. I know, I just have to make sure I check the cosmetics because there is a specific cosmetic set that I am looking for while I'm here. So I want to make sure I don't miss it any. Now, back to the name, the Bone Quarry. I decided to do a little quick search on the matter, and the looks like that the top search that I found was to some place called Bone Cabin Quarry, which is a dinosaur quarry, of course. So therefore, things with the name Bone Quarry in them do tend to be dinosaur quarries. Apparently there's another one. My number 3 search was also a dinosaur quarry. And what number 2? Oh, number 2 was this area in Latrobe. So yeah, that's what I thought. Somehow, though, this looks like an area that is not expected to be a paleontological site. At least I don't think so. So I suppose a necromancer might use the term as a place in which to raise things. In which case, this won't be the name that we use for it. That would have to be a name then that the div, whateverlings are calling it. Because who else would be quarrying bones other than a necromancer? Now, where are we? Oh, yes. Hello there. I found Elar.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
This chain link appears to be a piece of several larger chains that were sold recently to Treherne, Brenning of the Dievlig. This link seems to have undergone some dark rite that binds a fell spirit to the body of one of our ancestors. Okay. You know, actually, if you look at the name Dievlig, it almost sounds like it's related to the word devil, and might not be a coincidence one because this is taken from it's taken from a Welsh word or some other Brittonic language. Then of course you could probably trace it back to a common source with devil, maybe, or something like that. That's always a possibility. Well, let's see. This link has undergone some dark rite to bind a fell spirit there. Ooh, that is nasty there. And I would presume, though, that your reward is going to be unimpressive. Ooh. Reputation. New deed ally to the French. Okay. So I completed friend already. Yes, that's what you get for doing both areas. Completionists get you through very quickly.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
With the cairn sealed, fewer of the whites can emerge to stalk the land. It's a shame that this has come to pass. And finally,
you are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
The plight of the Vonevales saddens my heart. The bodies of those that have passed on should not be fouled in this manner. I weep for those who have fallen. Alright, so he's not happy about this turn of events. So what do we do about it? First of all, concerning that chain.
As long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
Among the remains of the creatures that we have dispatched, several chain links have been recovered. These links hold the key to the travesty that has occurred here. Will you bring me any of these links that you may find while dispatching the whites plaguing Plazmaru? And finally,
as long as the sun shines, you are welcome here.
These are sad days for our people, Devoniad. Those who went before us and guided us for generations are being defiled by those who have betrayed us. I fear that Plazmaru, the cairn of our greatest leaders, has fallen as well, but it may be that you will learn more of the evil there. The entrance to Plazmaru lies to the east of here. Travel there and defeat the whites which stand guard outside the entrance. So kill the captain and defeat whites near, I guess, Plazmaru, because it isn't French. It was French, I might say plumeau or plum, whatever. I can't speak French, so therefore why I am even attempting it, I don't know, because all I'll manage to do is insult the French by attempting to do so, I think, at this point. Oh, let's refrain from that. And enter into this place. Ah! That one counted there. And maybe we could get a... Oh, we are getting links. Yes! So that's good news. These links might be as easy to find as finding sigils on the... Oh, of course, I had to kill twice as many of these in here, and I got a pretty good drop rate on the chains. Could be that when the quest first came out, there was a worse drop rate or something like that. And of course, you also have the days before. I was about to say in the days before open tapping, but I'm looking at this, and these guys are level 66, which is interesting. I think 65 was for the previous play, so... What interesting here is these are not open tappable mobs. They have the old style... Oh, no, they're open tap. Oh, boy. Don't! Never mind. It's too early in the day for me, I think. That's what I think. Yes, there it is. That's the thing you see when it's open tappable. Right there. I was... Good morning, Pineleaf! How are you doing? Woken up yet? No? Alright. Well, have a nice day there. Fortunately, how much dread is in this thing? Only +1 dread, so therefore the +1 hope thing is quite useful in that case. Osgrun Captain, he also counts as a white in addition to counting as a captain. That's nice. Good, now that we've taken care of that, all we have to do is take care of... Okay, that's all the links I need. Good. Just 3 more of these whites, and we will be able to return with a successful venture. I managed to deal with those whites.
The Uquirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
I hope that with the defeat of these abominations, our ancestors will be left to rest. Thank you for your aid on this task. Very well. Ooh. Or do I already have one of those things? Well, I'll take it just in case. And I have the chain links.
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Sadly, these chains are indeed the ones that were gifted to the Dievlig. I fear that this might be so. I am unsure how this has been done, but we must do what we can to prevent our ancestors' bodies from being befouled any further. Very well. What do we do?
Even the Ecluth have need of help on occasion.
With the recovery of the chain links, I have no doubt that Dievlig are indeed complicit in the rising of the whites here in the Bone Vales. This must not be allowed to continue. Return to Naglak at Echad Naglak, south and east of here. He will wish to know what we have learned. Very well. I shall bring word back. I think we got a little problem.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
While the attack by the Dievlig was unexpected, I fear that I must agree with Elar. These chains confirm that Trehen Renin is complicit in these actions. One of our allies, Ruhu, is actually his daughter, and I now fear for her safety. Alright? So what do we do?
Greetings! If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
Before our imprisonment, we had heard rumors that the Brenin of the Diablig, Traherne, has begun to fall to dark influence. His daughter, Luku, fearing the decisions that he was making, sought assistance from us. Recently, she has become missing, and we fear the worst. One of our scouts saw her being brought to Plasmaru, which most certainly bodes ill for her. Will you enter that terrible place and find her? Speak with me when you're ready to leave. Yes, let us go and rescue her.
A great number of the Dive League was seen entering the Great Cairn, Plos Maru. Perhaps it is here that we might discover what causes the dead to stir in the bone veils.
Alright, well, they're pronouncing it as Plasmaru. Alright, fine, I will accept that. I'm still not sure about that dive-link thing. I'm just saying that it sounds a little like too much of an English pronunciation in this case, and I don't think an English pronunciation is necessarily the right one here. Let's head down this way. Down into here. Let's just take care of this white. And let's see. I need to defeat 5 and defeat a captain and open up the levers to the gate. This is another open 3 levers type of quest. Defeat whites in Plasmaru. Like, they had to specify where, if it's a quest within an instance. I mean, where else will I be killing them at? You think I'm going to be killing them in the Shire or something? Good grief. Hopefully there is going to be a lever somewhere. Otherwise, it's... Yeah, because I'm killing whites like crazy. But not seeing any of these. There's the first lever right up there. I was wondering, where are these levers at? Surely they must be nearby. Ooh. Number 1. Good. That's right, they come in pretty close succession, I think. It takes a while to get to them, but once you do, you're there. At least this is if I'm remembering properly. I think that the third one is nearby here. Let's see, so that's the last of the whites I need, but I think that's the captain right there. If I'm remembering properly. The fact that there was a white there and I was expecting him. Yeah, there's a captain, and there is the third lever. Good. Let's get rid of that. And then let's take care of this something foul. Something foul stirs here in this place. And there you go. Defeated the white captain. Now let's throw lever number 3. So that should have opened up the gate, and let's see, this is... Well, this is the new direction. Therefore, I'll assume this is the gate that I just opened up. So there's another captain that way. So discover what is causing the whites to stir within the bone veils. Right, I thought we were here to rescue somebody. This isn't where I needed to go. Oh, looks like there was another lever there. It must have been an alternate. Maybe they had 2 captain levers. Interesting. Let's get rid of that disease. Those diseases can be really, really, really nasty. They drain power like crazy. I haven't been this way yet. This looks like a plausible way for there to be a nasty thing. Defeat the captain and his fell spirit's companion. How dare you interfere with our work? My daughter has a trivial price to pay to reclaim what should have been ours ages ago. Finish the ceremony while I deal with these meddlers. Right. So take care of Treherne Brenny. Well, EA is another matter because I think that may have special rules in Welsh. I mean, yes. Why must I suffer these interruptions? Do you not realize that you're but puppets in my hands? No, I did not realize that. I am grateful for being informed of this. I shall then dispatch you readily so that you may be at peace, right? Yes. Okay, where are we? Now, hello, are you Hluku?
Greetings. Will you remain here long?
Untie me, Devoniad, and I shall lead you out of this place. Oh, okay. Perhaps I used the wrong voicing for this. Untie me, Devoniad, and I shall lead you out of this place. Alright, I think that works. Much better. Alright. Yeah, even if it weren't obvious right here. I broke up the ceremony and I rescued the daughter. That's a pretty good time. Unfortunately, her father got away.
Greetings, friend of the Grey Company.
Hluku has been one of our allies since we made our way into the Bone Vales. Her release bodes well for our chances of escaping the Bone Vales. However, her father's fall into darkness and the foul creature whose machinations were the cause of it may lead these poor people to the unending torment. Ooh, that's a little bit of a problem, especially the unending part. And I just hope it's not an unending supply of subpar rewards here.
May go on and stay a moment and speak with me.
Along the valley wall above the bone quarry, a small set of cairns trails further to the west. A large number of whites have been drawn to this area for some unknown reason. Can you seek out the whites of these cairns and banish them from the bone vales? It is troubling that the foul demons have begun to move more freely. Travel eastward along the ridge above the bone quarry and follow the valley to its end. There you'll find the cairns in question. When you have done this, seek Meyer among the cairns. Okay, and Meyer, of course, is one of the people that we rescued earlier. And what else do you need to do?
Hail, friend! May I have a moment of your time?
I have spoken with my Dunlending allies, and they seem to be in the belief that spreading ashes before the cairns of the dead will prevent the whites from escaping the tombs, though I have my doubts of the veracity of this claim. Nonetheless, I have promised that this task will be performed before I leave this place. Will you help me? Because I don't want to do it myself. Yes, travel due east to the camp and along the South Fork, and you will find the cairns to which should be spread their ashes. And when you're done, of course, speak with Meyer. And that is what we will do in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.